An excerpt from the Jewish educational media film The Early Years, Volume 1, 1902 through 1931.
חודשיים אחרי נישואיהם נסעו בני הזוג לגרמניה, שם למד הרבי באוניברסיטת הומבולט בברלין. בתקופת שהותו שם התיידד עם איש עסקים בשם יצחק מאיר פרסטנברג. הרב יחזקאל בסר הכיר את יצחק מאיר כעבור שנים בניו יורק. הרב בסר הוא חבר בכיר באגודת ישראל באמריקה.
He was a modern man, he was a clean-shaven American. But the fact he was a big Talmid Chochem, a very strong Gerer Chosid, and altogether very sharp, liked to smoke cigars. It was very... When I came here, and I was in the beginning in the West Side, when I came to this city, to New York, and he lived in the West Side, so I looked forward to meet with him. He was a very interesting talker, schmoozer, and while we talked about something, he mentioned that he knew the Lubavitch Rebbe, and he told me he knew him from Berlin. So I said, how do you know him? So he started to tell me that the Rebbe was a student in the university, and he was very impressed by the Rebbe. He said, in every respect, I don't have to tell who the Lubavitch Rebbe was. He was very, very impressed. For me, it meant a lot because he generally was a critic. I very rarely heard from a Shemeya praise about someone, rather the negative sides. And here, it was full of praise. He told me, by the way, the Rebbe never changed. He always wore a hat or beret or something, which in Germany was unusual. Because here you don't understand that, but in Berlin, in Germany, you couldn't enter a bank not taking off your hat. Or go to a drugstore, you had to take off your hat. They would tell you that you have to do it. And he had a beard, uncut, untouched. But that was not so godless for him to tell the Rebbe that he did have a beard. He saw more in the Rebbe than these realities. They lived more or less in the same neighborhood. It was a neighborhood called Grenadierstraße. That was the main street of the Stiebler. So on Grenadierstraße were probably 15 Stiebler. And I know where the Rebbe davened. The Rebbe davened, they told me, in Domberger Stiebel, which was not right there, but also not very far. When the Rebbe came to Berlin to see an eye doctor, so the Lubavitch Rebbe told the Shemeya, you know what I hear? The Rebbe is here, I would like to see him. And yeah, so they went, they knew where he was staying, they went, the two of them went up, and the Rebbe was standing with closed eyes, because he couldn't, he had problem with his vision. And people were in line giving shulim one after another, and he had on his hand a towel, and that's how he gave shulim, with it through the towel. One of the Shemeya gave shulim, then the Rebbe gave shulim, and the Rebbe gave him shulim. He looked up, maybe opened his eyes, and he took off the towel, and he gave him shulim with the hand. Everybody there was astonished, made an exception here. So they started to ask the Shemeya, who is this? Who is he? So he said, he's the Edim of the Lubavitch Rebbe.
Order today at gemstore.com.